What's up, fellas? Just ran 1 mile time trial, and I think ever so often it's important to test yourself, because it's when you test yourself, you know whether or not you're going in the right direction. Today, I ran 5:41. The last time I tested this was in January before the start of my half marathon prep, and I ran a 5:59. So I know I'm going in the right direction, but it lets me know that I'm not quite there yet at my goal of 5:30. Got 11 seconds to shave off. And I think that's the second thing about why testing yourself is so important, so critical, because it gives you the opportunity to fail. Like today, I failed and I know I'm not at my goal yet. So it keeps me from being complacent, because I could have trained all this time, feel like I'm getting more fit, which I did, 5:59 to 5:41, but would have mistaken that fitness for, already hitting my goal, thinking I could already hit 5:30, and that would be lying to myself. And so testing myself today gave me that opportunity to learn that about myself. I also think giving you the opportunity to test yourself is very different from just a long-term working towards a goal, because when you test yourself like today in a time trial around the track, you get nervous and you have to perform and you have to execute. But when it's a long-term goal of saying, losing weight, for example, it's very easy to just go day in, day out and build that routine. Not to say that hitting a test like this is not routine, but like this, you have to show up one day and literally do your absolute best. Everything has to go right, or else you may not hit your goal. So it's an important test of your stress ability to perform under stress. And I think this really applies, this element of testing all sorts of physical stuff, but non-physical stuff as well. Physical stuff, you can test how fast you run, how much you can lift. But in non-physical stuff too, you can test, how well you're able to communicate with others, your ability to public speak, to present, all that sort of stuff. And all of that comes down to day in, day out. Again, it's not about not having a routine, but having that routine and testing yourself every once in a while.